an excretion of cerebral fecal matter, or drunken foolishness, almost foisted upon the newsfeed in the middle of the night. Or I should take the next few years off from Facebook before what I've written actually makes sense to me, and I am forced to undergo endless psychiatric evaluations. Or will someone please pass the crack pipe? Or is this title too long? It is? Too bad. Another Februaryeve promise relinquished. Another again undone. The rotted agave juice I'm leaning against strains like the last snap of a cracked violin strings, sewn and sawn by feeble fingertips that have long forgotten how to be kissed. Its brief history offers assumption for my consumption. It's an IV drip, doused in words that have lost their poetry. Curiosity may eventually kill my inner cat, but every rat trap will soon be forgotten in another manufactured epiphany, until satisfaction drags her back again. Maybe next time she'll fall off a hot tin roof instead. Mammatus clouds form blue symphonies in the sprawling dusk. I ride along on their surrey, floating beneath their gaudy skirts, taunting the air. Even the hawks have folded their wings, but they're more sensible than I am. The wind stifles a yawn, but silence finally offers me its dare. How far can I carry a torch that extinguished before I ever saw it lit? I walk through dark streets. I see expressions in the pavement, eyes through every window. Maybe I'll trip, stepping on that one crack that will break my mother's proverbial back, and finally see inside her spine, so I can read its tea leaves. It will be like the last testament of a nihilistic philosopher who bequeaths his nothing to nobody, her bones rolling like God's dice. That's all we really do, isn't it? As we telepath these messages, stuff them into virtual sailors' flasks, and cast them into a worldwide sea, haunted by a hope whose cautious octopi wear their exoskeletons on the inside, noodle arms reaching out blindly, because the universe had inverted itself. And they are there, in the lonely place, where they protect nothing but their feelings from themselves, outside the cool, wide light of a rectilinear world, emitting diode insensibility. They're soft suckers, holding on to meaning like a memory forged too many griefs ago. A storm in the flesh, waiting for the drops to fall. These cat-cradled tales I weave line the graves of old fishwives, absorbing the greasy guilt that buried them in fleshly fecundity amidst a gossiping graveyard of the undone and undoable. There pass bones, a hollow dust, giving our stories gravitas in the context of a fallow, cultureless medium. When the future digs through the dirt, what will it find? And will anyone understand the hieroglyphics that we scribe and leave behind? What is all this life? Is it promise and purpose, or just creosote markings that blemish the face of existence? Bless me, Father, for I love sin. And isn't it the prodigal son, the one who's fed the fatted calf to eat? Or is it only the Lamb of God who feasts on himself? I'm looking for salvation, or is it redemption? I promise to sin bad, to make you feel good, so you can forgive me for doing what you designed me to do. That's the way the cookies crumble, right? I'm dusted in its crumbs, but I can't taste them. Feed me, Seymour. I'm starving. I have chaffed the wheat, but I need blood. So many Ash Wednesdays tarred and feathered me, leaving a sooty fingerprint on my forethought, portending no resurrection, not even on days that shine their sun right after Golgotha crossed itself, lit a candle, and kneeled faithlessly at a garden tomb, hewn for a king of Judah, whose spirit appeared, but whose body was never exhumed.